Apex today. Let me pull up the stream real quick, just in case anybody does decide to pop in and say hello. Don't really expect it since it's so late, but perhaps. Go ahead and pull it up. Dude, it's so weird pulling up your stream on YouTube. Yep. Pressing buttons I shouldn't. Okay, so I am on PS4. For those of you that have watched this after it's been uploaded, or whatever, and you're trying to learn how to b-hop, I can attempt to tell you, but I'm retarded and it took me a while to figure it out. So you might be able to get it, you might not. Just to prove that I am on PS4, a triangle down there. Crossplay is right there. Okay. Can I find it? Crossplay disabled and PS4 only. You see that? Alright. And there's the PS4 logo, which you will see in just a moment because I've got to set up something. Crossplay enabled just because nobody fucking plays with that shit. Alright, let's go ahead and load up into firing range. Honestly, Octane's going to be the easiest for people to learn how to b-hop with, just because he has a speed boost, which really helps it out. So, let me just go ahead and drop all of this. There's a couple of things that you need to do to be able to b-hop properly. And that was kind of a b-hop, but it's not how you should do it. Again, kind of a b-hop, but you should be strafing like this. But I can't do that because... See how choppy it is and you lose so much momentum? That's because my custom buttons aren't set up right now. I am someone that likes to aim and shoot with L1 and R1. The game does not support that, however, so if you are on PS4, you have to do remapping through the custom assignments that you can go to. To get to that, you go to Settings on the PS4 screen. You go to Accessibility, and then Enable Custom Button Assignments, and from there, you can switch your buttons around for games that don't allow button remapping. This isn't a scuffed controller. I have no back pedals, nothing like that. I can't really show you that, but you're just gonna have to trust me. Let's go ahead and pop on Gold Shield. Let's get this. Let's just get all of the normal heals. There we go. Alright, so you're going to see the PS4 loading screen or whatever for a second, because I've got to go into my settings to set up the custom button assignments. So, if you want to learn how to do this, then do this with me. Go to your home screen, go all the way over to settings on the main right side, then press up on the D-pad once to accessibility. Then you're going to scroll down to button assignments, which is right below closed captions. You're going to click on that. You're going to click enable custom button assignments. It's going to be a check, and then a thing's going to pop up down below, customize button assignments. Click that. This works best for me. I don't know about other people. Since I use L1 and R1 to aim and shoot, I have to use my L2 and R2 to jump around and slide and crouch and shit. So what we're going to do is we're going to, of course, on the main right side, for those of you following along, you can see the L1, R1, L2, R2, L3, and R3 buttons. If you want to aim and shoot like me, L1 and R1 has to be switched. You'll click on them and you'll change the button for L1 to L2, and then you'll go down to R1, you'll change the R1 to R2, and then down below that, it'll say your L2 is your L1 and your R2 is your R1, which is good. Right? So once you've got that set up, what you're going to want to do is go to the main left side where you can see the buttons, triangle, circle, X, and square. you're going to go to circle, and you're going to assign that to L1, I believe, and then you're going to go to X and you're going to assign that to R1, and then you're going to click confirm. Now this means whenever you get out of that menu, you're not going to be able to press X anymore to accept anything. You're going to have to press R2 to open your game back up and shit. So R2, and now I'm jumping with R2, and I can crouch with L2. And just so you guys don't think I'm fucking around, this is my back pedal. This is my L2. Your circle button won't sound like that whenever you let go of it. So. Yeah, there we go. That's better. And with that being said, the next step that you want to do is you want to go into your settings and you want to go to controller, and your crouch button has to be on hold. It can't be on toggle. If it's on toggle, it won't work. It has to be on hold. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and press L2 to back out of this. And basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hold the crouch button, keep holding it, never not hold it, and then time your jumps. For whenever you hear the sound cue of you hitting the ground. And I realize I'm not b-hopping, but that's because I don't have any momentum. You want to time your jumps, so when you're crouched, it'll go about this fast. Once you get into a rhythm, it's pretty hard to not be able to do. And that's basically how you b-hop in a straight line. If you pop an octane stem, you can pretty much make it to the end of the line without having to do any strafing. Sorry, that fucking distracted me. For strafing, your left joystick, your L3, you want to have it either directly to the left or directly to the right. And then you want to just gradually move your R3 to aim in the direction that you're pushing. So you don't want to fucking jackhammer that shit like that. Just... and then incorporate the jumping technique. This is the only way that you can keep your momentum, by strafing left and right. And of course you'll be able to, you know, heal, dash around corners and stuff like that. I just started practicing this today, so I'm not really the best. But if you're, you know, good enough, then you can probably just get yourself off of edges and shit like that and just keep going forever. Depends how fast you learn, I guess. That's pretty much all there is to b-hopping. The rest of this video is just going to be me fucking around with it to keep a mental log of my progress and see how far I've come within a month or so. Honestly, the hardest part of this entire ordeal is going to be remembering that X is no longer jump, X is ping, and fucking circle is no longer crouch, circle is stem, or ability. So after I practice a little bit here, I'm going to try to go into games and incorporate this. If you get good enough, you can just yeet yourself across fucking areas like this. Then again, I'm not really that good, so I wouldn't know. The main thing to take from this is you need to keep momentum, which is why you strafe. Because if you just went straight, you're going to lose that momentum. Unless you have a stem. But even with the stem, you can't really go forever, you know what I mean? Something to take away from this is you can't do this going up hills. You just don't have the momentum for it, even if you do strafe. You might be able to get a little farther up the hill. I guess that's a good way to challenge yourself to see how well you've become. Excuse me. What the fuck is going on over here? Who the fuck is here? You. Fuck off. Also, if you have this way set up, then you can do crouch shot or spam crouch and shit like that pretty easy for whenever you're shooting, and you can incorporate your strafing, and it'll make you a lot harder to hit. Although, I mean, aiming at the same time is going to be weird to get used to. I will say it is a lot harder to do with guns, just because you don't have that extra little bit of momentum. Also, it's a lot harder to do on this side, like going back this way, just because, I don't know, those little lips and shit right here just fucking kill you. Let me see if I can fucking... Yeah, it slows you down so much. So you gotta kind of position yourself away from them. Yeah, the fucking lip killed it. But that's pretty much how to b-hop, so for anybody still watching, if you want to stick around. Yeah. I'm not the best player in the world, but I'm not the worst either. I mean, I'm going to be playing like absolute dog shit from doing this. Okay, can you stop like fucking destroying shit over here, game? Like, what the fuck is going on? Oh my Jesus Christ, I seen a fucking damage number and it scared the shit out of me. I thought I hit some invisible fuck. What the fuck is going on? Hello, dickhead. Momentum killer. I almost had it timed. So, for those of you that have given up on b-hopping on console, I wouldn't. Honestly, you Xbox players, it's going to be a lot easier for you guys to do if you have back pedals, because you guys have the ability to have that. I don't think PlayStation players have that ability. We might. If we do, then I wouldn't know. Because your boy doesn't have money. Oh, this is a good run. Starting to pick up a little bit of speed here. Gonna cut in. Honestly, this tech move is just so fucking handy. Because you can use this in, like, all kinds of situations. God, that's going to be weird to get used to, jumping with that. You gotta be really fucking good with your timing for this shit. Ah, that was close. Going around corners would be so fast with this shit, though. If you can manage to do it properly. Of course you can't just fucking yeet that shit, like, in a different direction. The new character coming out, where she doesn't really take any drop damage and shit like that, it's gonna be so nice having her for B-Hops. Momentum was killed. Okay, so I'm gonna damage myself a bit.
Throw an arc star. Fire in the hole.
Alright, now, let's see if we can pop off a full fucking...
Getting health back.
That's fucking difficult. Ooh, that's really difficult.
Go time.
Alright, come on.
Healing.
Now, I know with Octane, you can manage to pop off a Phoenix kit with his stim before you lose momentum if you're really fucking good.
Must go faster.
But you gotta keep that strafing really tight. So, I'm gonna give it a shot.
Getting health back.
Close.
Un momentito.
That was 2 seconds off.
Getting health back.
Ah, shit. Ah.
Getting health back.
Maybe you can pop a full med.
Faster, faster, faster. Losing meds. Come on, come on, come on.
Super, super close. I know you can do it. I just don't know how. I gotta practice a lot more with it. Okay.
Charging shields.
Oh, come on.
Charging on my shields.
Oh, come on.
Charging on my shields.
Okay, maybe you can't do it anymore.
Time. Charging shields. Come on, come on.
about that. Alright. Now the real test is popping shield batteries.
Ready, set, go.
I missed the cue.
Charging on my shields.
Oh, okay.
Charging shields. Come on, come on.
You can definitely pop shield batteries with that. I don't know if playing Lifeline with her faster passive heal would be like easier for popping heals and B-hopping, but I definitely know that it's going to be extremely hard to heal without that stem boost for your movement. Holy shit.
Faster, faster, faster.
Whoop.
40 shields.
Ah.
Level 4.
I tried to use X to jump. You gotta time that so well. I don't even know if that's possible without a stem.
Go faster.
This is not possible for me. Nah, it's gotta be possible. I just gotta do it properly. Alright, let's switch over to... Hold on. Oh, forgot. Gotta press X. Or not X, R2. Alright, so same spiel. I don't think you're going to be able to heal without that Octane stem, though. Definitely not. There's no way. Let's try a little heal first.
Recharging my shield.
Yeah, there's no way. I mean, you can run around a corner and heal real quick. I would say you could B-hop down hills, but I mean, honestly, it'd probably just be faster sliding. I mean, you do go pretty fast, I guess. I don't know if it's fast enough to, like, want to do it constantly. I know the tech is really good, like, for cutting around corners and shit. Honestly, this will probably only benefit, like, Octane or something, where you can get those heals and then just B-hop away. Let's see... Where's my boy? There he is.
Whoa! What a rush! It's go time.
Whoop. I don't know. You can get like going really fast if you get into the movement of it.
Faster, faster, faster!
Oh yeah, whenever you really get into it, you start going really fast. Might even be faster than running. So maybe popping like heals is actually viable if you can just get into the right rhythm. Just requires a shit ton of practice. Yeah, look at that speed. Only to be killed by that. And by the way, this is what it looks like when I'm not b-hopping, just so I don't get called out for it. If I'm just moving straight forward. Oh, okay then. Well, that obviously slides me. Okay. I'll just keep going till I... Yeah, there we go. Now I have no momentum. Yeah, see the difference? Let me see what the third person glitch is again, and I can attempt to do that. Apex, third person, Easter egg. Let me see.
In the firing range, and this one's pretty crazy. It gives you the ability to go into third person mode. And no, this isn't a glitch that you may have seen before. This is literally an Easter egg that adds third person mode to firing range, and it's a bit strange because why would they do this? You know, why would they add third person mode to
They
the
did it for the
game
LTM.
unless there's a specific
Familia.
reason for it? Either way, the Easter egg's pretty simple. It's basically the exact same trigger as before. All you need to do is equip nothing, then look down at the ground, crouch, and change your legend. Now make sure crouch is on toggle and not hold, otherwise it may not work. This is one of the problems people are having with the dummy Easter egg, so if you want to make sure it's working, then yes, make sure you're looking down at the ground and make
Where do
sure
you
you
need to
have
go
crouch on
for it?
toggle. So the spot you need to do is right here. Just get right in this corner and then look at the ground, toggle, and you're good to go. Credit goes to rain_YK on Twitter for this. I'll put a link in the description.
Okay. Easy enough. Yeah, because I'm actually interested in seeing what it looks like in third person. So we will find out in just a moment. I'm going to have to switch my button to hold instead of toggle. Or not hold. Toggle instead of hold. I am big dumb. So we're going to go to settings, we're going to go toggle, back out. By the way, this is what happens whenever you try to do it with without the hole. Yeah. It doesn't work. So you have to have it on toggle. Anyway. Let's go up here and make sure that we have equipped ourselves with nothing.
Throwing jump pad.
And it's going to be right here. Just go ahead and take everything off. So, you. There we go. Now we're going to crouch, look down, and then switch our legend. And third person. Cool.
Now that was awesome.
Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and put our shit back on hold. So,
Do you feel that adrenaline surging through your veins? No? Just me?
that looks so fucking weird.
Must go faster.
Yeah, that's it. And this is without the B-hop. This is how slow you go. Now, let's see what it looks like whenever you're shooting. But spamming crouch. Because we talked about that earlier. Yeah, you can see your head duck down. Okay. So that does make a difference. That essentially makes your head hitbox non-existent.
Ready, set, go! Frag out!
Okay, well, I guess the only thing to do is return to lobby and practice in pubs. I'm kind of scared of it. I'm not gonna lie. Super scared of it. Give me a sec.